Welcome back to Don't Be Shy Podcast, and today I'm here with Naya and Kwame. Just a little recap of the month. We'll start off with the Chris Brown situation. A bit technical, that innit, where he's come to England after about 10-15 years without being allowed to come into England because of legal issues, and he sold out. Well, you'd expect that from Chris Brown. And some of the concerts he's had, taking women, coming up to the stage and doing a bit of wildness, broke a few relationships. It seemed like it's a bit wild, and that video that surfaced in the network, social media, and yeah, it's a bit wild, and she just lost a relationship. What are your takes on that, guys?
Obviously, for me, I actually went to the Chris Brown concert in London. Obviously, I think that's what he's doing, that's what he does. Like, he brings a girl on the stage, whatever, dance over, entertainment and whatever. But I feel like the whole thing of losing a relationship for a concert I think is a bit extreme. Like, I'm not saying the guy shouldn't have, because basically what's happened is that, can you tell me what's happened, like, for the people who don't know?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Basically, he's invited a girl over to the stage.
Yeah.
And she sat down and he's grinding on her.
Right.
So you think...
Like Magic Mike kind of grinding, he's doing the most.
But in front of maybe 80,000
And you
people.
think that's over-exaggeration?
And that's my missus.
Yeah.
And that's your missus?
Oh, no, I think that's crazy.
It's ridiculous. Do you know why as well? Do you know why it's the worst thing ever for me personally? If you're the first girl at the first concert, you don't know how he's going to move. So you might get pulled up on the stage and he might just dance around you. After you've seen the first video of how he's going on Whatless on Gal, you're doing all the grinding and all that Magic Mike stripper kind of stuff. If you're the next concert, you know what you're going to get.
Nah, facts.
So if you're my gal, you know you're about to get there and you're about to go have the time of your life with Chris Breezy. So you chose that over me? Oh, you're not my
You know
thing.
what it is, yeah? I think it's mad because girls will look at that and they'll flip the script and be like, oh, if it's
Megan Thee Stallion,
someone who we might admire or whatever called us to the stage, what are we doing? Are we gonna turn it down? And for me, I think I would if I'm in a relationship, because
You turn it down
so you're going to allow a girl to block your blessings?
block my blessings.
Yeah.
I'm already blessed.
with her.
What about if it's Rihanna on the stage? So you're telling me you would not
I said I'm already
Is
blessed.
already blessed?
All right then.
Don't try to put words in his mouth.
You know what
At the
I
end
mean?
of the day, you have to see it like this. No 5-minute dance is worth losing your relationship. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I just think it's just cheeky, especially if you've gone together. All right, cool. If you're there with your girls and your girls are gassing you up, I still don't like it, but it's like one of them ones where you're like thinking, all right, cool, you've done it. I'm not happy with it. I still probably would break up with you. But if we're together, we've come as a two, we're standing in the stage, and Chris Brown has come and told you, give you the wiggly finger. You're coming off the bench, come on the stage, and you go on it. You're leaving me in the stand.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah,
That's
it's
very
crazy.
wild.
Leaving me with your bag and your coat and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
hold
that, like
this, hold
holding
this,
like
yeah,
I'm,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Personal shopper.
Personal
like that.
shopper, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is wild. But if you flip the script and if you did it,
So if Megan called you to the stage,
yes, I don't even need to think
And you
about
got a
it.
girl. And you with your girl, so you've gone to the place with
you
your
don't even
girl.
like black girls.
No, take that back. I didn't articulate
Take that,
myself.
take that.
I didn't articulate myself properly on that episode. that will be next step, next time. But I do like my black girls, but obviously.
So Megan's called you on stage, you're with your missus, you've not gone to the concert with the man them, you've gone with your missus.
Oh, I can't do that to my missus then.
So why are you
obviously.
changing your mind?
No. If it was with the guys and I'm still with the girls.
So that means you only respect her when she's with her?
Yeah,
No, that means
you can't.
No, because then
respect
it's
her
a lot
when
more.
Hanks is involved.
No,
when she's not around.
No. I respect her, but when I'm with the guys, it's different when you're with your missus. Everyone knows that.
But why
You
not?
can't act the
Alright,
same.
no, but
I know, but the disrespect's still the same though.
But you, alright.
Yeah,
So you two are telling me you act the same
Alright,
with
cool.
the guys as you
Alright,
do with your
cool.
missus.
No,
Alright,
that's
cool.
not what I'm saying.
Listen
at
to
all.
this though. So you've gone to the concert. You're with me and Naya. We're not encouraging you to do nothing stupid. So why are you saying? It's different with us.
So you're telling me you not encourage me to go to that stage? If Megan
I
is-
tell you do what you want to do. I know you're in a
I'd
relationship.
say something along the line as Draco. It's up to you.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
We're not the type of guys
You be
to
like,
force you
yo,
to-
Shaman go. Bro, it's up to you.
Yeah.
fair enough.
You know what you do.
Yeah.
I would do it.
You go on. Nah,
Yeah.
I just think it's disrespectful. Do you know exactly what I was saying before as well, in the sense of what he's actually doing to them gal. Have you seen what he's doing
Yeah,
to the
I
gal?
I think the video why it's worse, yeah, is because she's doing it back though, isn't she?
Yeah,
Yes.
like
So,
he's
she's
grinding
into-
on.
yeah.
He's on top like round, innit?
Yeah.
And she's like kind of thrust him back in it.
Yeah, I think that's crazy.
So you'd break up with your missus?
Yes, but for me, he went on social media and everything and like broke up with her on social media, didn't he?
My man,
Yes.
yeah, I think so.
I wouldn't do that because I feel like, yeah, cool, she embarrassed you publicly, but I don't need to.
No one needs to know who the guy is.
How I see it is that if that's my gal, the only people who know me know. Do you get what I'm saying? Now I'm going out on social media saying, oh, my girl was the girl on the stage and I'm the.
I hear that. I wouldn't do the social media thing either, but you have to see it like this. It's gone viral, bro.
Yeah,
Everyone's seeing it and saying,
I'll
whoever
take a
did.
week off social media.
Yeah,
I
everyone's
won't
seeing
be on
it, everyone's sharing it, and then your whole circle of people, your network of people, know that's your girl. You lot probably was together the day before and the day after.
Yeah.
And in that middle, she's Chris Brown's like whoop doll.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that week or so, obviously you think about it, everything on social media, it popping for a week or so and then it dies down. For that week, I wouldn't be on my phone. Like,
Oh yeah, but she
sign
can't
out,
contact.
sign
She
out,
can't
just-
contact me.
Yeah,
got
of course.
Do you think it'd affect your like self-esteem and that?
My self-esteem.
You like that question, innit?
He loves that one.
Yeah,
Because you know what it is,
I
yeah?
think it'd affect mine still. Like,
Nah, because you know what it
Is
is.
Sea Breezy?
It's Chris Brown. Like you know, at the end of the day, it's like if you try to say top girl, in the sense of if a celebrity come, you got everyone's got a celebrity crush. You know what I mean? You're not really gonna see that as like a disrespectful thing in the sense of, oh, she's gone with Chris Brown. Am I not as good as Chris Brown? Chris Brown, fam.
But same way though, I back myself obviously. So
hundo.
same way, I
But-
don't give a toss if it's Chris Brown.
Yeah.
I'm still like,
I'm so pissed, but
Yeah,
the same
yeah.
way I could understand. In the same way, man have a celebrity crush where you can say, oh, she's very attractive. There should be able to be a point of where you can say they're very attractive, but I still, you know what I mean?
so why do you think women think it's acceptable? Because when I'm scrolling through most comments, they think it's acceptable.
I'll be really honest, yeah. My opinion, I think women are a bit confused in that situation. I'll be honest, because I think as soon as a man was to do anything like that, a man could go say hi, could be with you, could say hi to a friend in a club, and it's a girl, female friend. Who's that? Who you with? Also, you think if I'm going on big Wembley Stadium stage and walking with Megan Thee Stallion, she's not gonna be mad? They're all lying, bro.
nah, I hate you still. I hate
They're
you
lying, bro.
Still. Nah, 100%.
They like to they'll reverse it and flip it
It's
and
convenient for them.
whatever's convenient for them, it
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
But if it says, bro, we're in trouble, fam. You're in trouble. You're in trouble because you're doing it. I'm not dumb enough to do it because I know what they're gonna tell me.
Yeah. 100%.
In this life, you got to take that risk, innit?
It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Once in a lifetime opportunity.
Of course. Who am I to block my blessings? I'll never get that again. Megan Thee Stallion, when she's twerking and that, like, you know what I'm saying? Who am I to block my blessings for someone else? Most men wouldn't block their blessings. But yeah.
Obviously, I think everyone's different in it. A lot of females would go on, a lot of females wouldn't. Do you get what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
more would than wouldn't.
Yeah, because it's like
Yeah.
Chris Brown. When are you ever going to be touched tight to Chris Brown?
Think about it. I feel like, and I might be wrong, people might come on to me, but I feel like females, they might do the mad thing for not even Chris Brown. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, but with a man though, with having
Yeah, with
having
a man, with a
Not
man.
about single. I think
Yeah.
single. I think. Oh, you
Oh,
saying?
if you're single, yeah.
I think they're all going. Yeah.
But I feel like, yeah.
With a man.
With a man, I feel like females are already doing madness. So when it's Chris Brown, you think they're thinking? Do you get what I'm saying?
But I'm trying to say, all right, cool. The madness is when the man's not there. I'm saying we're standing together. You think
Depends how much they respect you, I think. Is there a respect thing?
If that video didn't go viral, I think
All right, cool. Check this scenario, yeah. What if you with your girl, you're in London, and she asks you? So Chris Brown gives her the, come here,
She asked me.
and she says, babes, like, it's Chris Brown. Do you mind?
Do I mind?
Do you mind?
Do I mind? You know what it is, yeah? I'll be real.
Do you mind? Like,
and she's tapping you like this.
Yeah, yeah,
come on,
like,
fam, you
babes,
actually
come
mind, you
on.
actually mind, though.
I've only got 10 seconds to
Yeah,
decide.
that's what I'll be like. But you know what it is, though? I'd probably like, I'm not the type of guy to be like, nah, don't go on. Are you mad?
No, but you're a bad guy. Do you know why you're a bad guy? Because you'll be the guy to say go on and then you'll break up after.
Because you should know better. You should know better.
That's what you're like. You're like,
Yeah,
do what you gotta do. It's fine.
You're like,
fine.
enjoy yourself, man.
though.
Enjoy yourself.
Yo, by the time she gets back, though.
Yo, can't be watching with the stuff. And then they just disappear.
Yeah.
Stuff will be on the floor.
Yeah. Or the security guy's like, oh, sorry, love, this guy just left your bags
That's
here.
your bag.
Yeah,
And by the time she's looking at her phone, his number's blocked, everything blocked.
He's in Milan.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Yeah, 100%. Why? What would you lot do? Would you say yeah, or what would you think?
You see, I just see it as in the point of life when people ask them kind of questions where it's a bit awkward. Even like, you know, when man asks you about a girl, like, oh, can I speak to that girl? I think you should be honest in it. Say, I don't want you to do that. If I have a problem and I think like, oh, it's gonna feel like it's disrespect to me, I'm gonna let you know, don't do it. So then if you still choose to do it, I know you're taking the piss, you know what I'm trying to say. But if I give you any like wiggle room, and then she goes up on the stage and she's like, but you never told me not to do it.
True.
That argument's long because I didn't. You might as well be honest and just say, nah.
Do you think sometimes they should just know better though? Even though I agree with what you're saying, I feel like sometimes in certain situations, it's like, why are you asking me such a dumb question? Do you get what I'm saying?
But this is my point. Sometimes I wait for the answer because I just give you a look like,
because
why are you asking me stupidness? But my point is, I'd let them know from whatever I say, whatever I do, that's not right. You get what I'm trying to say? I probably lose my respect because you're asking me a dumb question. You get what I'm trying to say? But I couldn't in myself let there be any chance gap that you can kind of ruin with. You know what I mean?
Because even though they've asked you a dumb question now, and in the end they're not going to do it, but like you said, you're losing that respect for them. You're thinking, why do you even
want to do it?
100%.
All right, because as you two said, it's Chris Brown.
But I'm stood next to you. I'm Naya Payne.
That's true.
Obviously, it seems that you don't really rate yourself because it seems like you're quite.
It's not I don't rate myself. It's just that
Would you? All right, cool. So, what would you say to your girl, or would you expect her be like?
To be fair,
cool, it's Chris Brown. You can go on. What's your take on that?
You see what it is, yeah? If my girl asked me that question, I just said, do what you want to do. Because in this life, even if I tell her not to do it and she really wants to do it, she'll do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like with anything, it's like if you're going to cheat, you're going to cheat. You know what I'm saying? So she'll go do it. And then after, I won't be in the crowd though. Like, if I'm in the crowd, I'm like far away and the bags are where she left them. But yeah, it's hurtful, innit? Like, your girl's gone there, man are laughing at your girl, man are doing all of this. No, that's your girl. Yeah, obviously it's a bit upsetting, it's prideful in that, but she's not my girl no more after she's done it. Once she's took them steps up to that stage and she's looking at me like I'm a proud boyfriend that you've gone up to Chris Brown. Like, I think that's the moment bridges are burnt, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably send a video to her mum and say, look what your daughter's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's quite disrespectful for what she's doing when I've gone there. But, yeah.
Nah, I hear what you're saying,
Talk about Americans, just 6'9". What do you think about him, Tashiki? Got beat up in the toilet the other day, didn't he?
Obviously, them man are saying that they don't condone snitches in the ends, innit? I guess it's whatever the block code is, innit? Like, at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of people probably should have had him up. You know what I mean? In the sense of, like, everyone knows what he's done, but it's like, because he's famous, kind of gets away with it. I feel like a lot of people because he claims he's on road, innit? He claims he's gang, he claims he does this and that, do you know what I mean? Like, he puts it out there that I'm this, I'm that. What did he say? He's a blood or one of them, innit? He probably tried to rep one of them. I feel like if you try to rep one of them and you're a snitch and you're a known snitch and you're happy about being a snitch, you need to get snitch licks, innit? Yeah, and I feel like because he went down the road that he was, like he said, he's a gangster, so he has to stick with that gangster code. Like, if he was a civilian, then it's like, it's a Pete, you know what I'm saying? Like, fair enough, you're not really a gangster, you're not really from the road, so you can kind of justify why he snitched, because he doesn't believe in that code, but because he's gone and believed in that code and he's given an excuse to why he snitched. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Once you're in there, if you've done the crime, you've got to do the time, innit?
Obviously, I don't encourage violence, but I feel like he's very fortunate. Like,
sound like NBA young boy then. Stop the violence.
Stop the violence, but you see what it is though? I think he's very fortunate because I feel like he shouldn't be here. Like, time ago.
This
like,
guy's yapper.
So for him to get a couple of licks in the gym, that's nothing.
Yeah.
I feel like he's lucky to be in the gym.
Yeah.
For people to be seeing you.
Not in the hospital.
For you to be walking
weird,
around.
Yeah.
I think he should have been gone a long time ago.
Gone how?
Like, killed.
I said don't encourage violence. But it's one of them ones like, I think he should, I don't know, he should not be able to be walking freely. And obviously a lot of people do it and they might think, like, why can't he do it if he's not involved or whatever. And some people might think, the street code, etc., like, is a bunch of nonsense, etc. Obviously people view things differently. But my personal opinion, I just think he shouldn't be allowed to just, you know what I mean, just move swiftly and everything. He should be in hiding, he should be behind closed doors, everything.
Witness protection or something
like
that.
All them things. So for him to be out here just doing, obviously I imagine he probably rolled with a lot of security. So
they didn't do nothing in the gym. They weren't there. But it's my point though, end of the day, it's like he's proud of what he's doing, the rapness. Do you know what I mean? Like,
It's probably made him bigger.
problem is what I'm trying to
Obviously,
say.
he seemed big before. I don't listen to his music, but he seems like after all this stuff, I'm seeing him on Instagram, like through like doing interviews and just proudly saying, "Yeah, I'm a snitch," and and it's a bit wild to me. But I feel
Crazy,
like,
bro.
yeah.
Do you feel like bad people are on him, like want to get him, or you think it's like
I don't know?
kind of like them, man? It's like I seen you. I remember you done some stupidness. You about to get licks, kind of thing. Not like they were probably after him. Do you know what I mean? It's like a in the moment kind of thing, innit?
Yeah, and plus to build their clout as well, innit? At the end of the day, they were probably nobodies. And yeah,
It happened like 2 years ago, though, innit?
no.
When did that happen? When did he snitch?
No, he
Oh,
snitched,
it's
I
time ago,
snitched,
yeah,
snitched
yeah.
2 3
Yeah,
years
so I
ago.
feel like he should have. I feel like I'm not saying he can never get got or it won't happen in the future, but I just feel like
It's been a long time.
it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while
Hear
and
that.
nothing's really happened to him.
Yeah,
And-
just a couple of licks in it, but
Yeah, that's it.
to
For
be
him,
honest,
he's happy with
I
that.
actually thought when I seen the video, obviously, I think it stopped kind of premature. I thought they were gonna proper because he was up and walking after and everything.
Yeah.
They really do him in.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
just like his face was a bit bust up in it, but
Yeah, 100%. And
was
people
calm.
probably die in America for less.
way less.
Do you get what I'm saying? So
Bumping shoulders probably.
obviously, don't get me wrong. I don't know. Obviously, people's if they're having a thought process, but they might think, oh,
He's too big.
yeah, we know he's a snitch already, so we're basically getting bagged if we flip and do anything. I
Facts.
don't know how they're seeing it, but I don't think he should be able to walk the streets.
Nah.
I think it's
Do you
wrong.
think in the gym the 4-1 thing was unjust or?
What do you mean?
Like, because it weren't just a one-on-one. It was like that man rushed him
Oh,
in
bear
it.
man
No,
rushed
but you
him.
see why? Because
Do what you gotta do.
Because he talks a lot on social media. Like when was it PNB Rock? What is it?
When he died in the thing, yeah,
He was
Why, what was he
dissing.
saying?
He was dissing him, saying you're lacking in the
in the
restaurant, but then he was dissing him prior to it as well. So and little Dirk, he's dissing little Dirk's brother. You know what I'm saying? Just like none of my friends have been got like yours.
Oh,
so like
his brother dead.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So it's just like he's just slyly commenting, but the sly comments are quite like deep. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna tell me?
Oh,
that?
but they're not sly, bro. He's being cheeky. He's being
Yeah.
cheeky about man that are dying. That like
And he's got nothing to do with it, and I think that's the
Yeah.
worst thing. Like he's got no involvement in the killing or what's happened to the people that have died, and he's just going on his Instagram internet and sticking his 2 pence in it.
Yeah, I think he's crazy. I think he's clever. He knows what he's doing. He knows
marketing.
He knows what's gonna get people talking. He knows like even now he's now a topic for us to speak about because of what he's doing and how he's going on. But I just think it's wild. I feel like
Do you know what's crazy about that
Really
though? When you
like-
said about like talking and stuff like that, it's like street stuff and music stuff and internet stuff are like connected, but they're so different. It's like if he said that to them man's faces, he would have got finished. You know what I mean? But because it's like saying on the internet, it's like he can say it and everyone knows he's not being serious. So it's like everyone just leaves it as a joke. Like it just goes in the thin air. But the stuff he's saying is crazy, bro. Man, I'm laughing at man's brothers that have just been killed like properly. Do you know what I mean? And it's like can get away with it, fam.
no, 100%. Obviously, and they probably know that themselves. Like they probably know they've actually got serious issues or proper problems compared to like a
My
clown
man
like
being
him.
dumb, yeah.
Obviously, don't get me wrong. He's being disrespectful, but he's still a clown. Like just saying little rubbish on the internet. Do you know what I mean? But nah, I think he's a bit wild. Setting his, don't know.
Final thing is just Love Island. Recently finished, didn't it, lads? Did you like watch it a lot?
Yeah, I liked Love Island, you know. Obviously, this year's not been my favourite year, I can't lie. It's not been the best. But it's had a bit of juicy topics, juicy situations. Couple people I like, couple people I don't like.
Right, who do you like and who you don't like?
Who I like Sonam. I think she's coming and she's
I said him.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think she's coming and she's brought a lot of character and she's been proper like genuine. She brought a good side out from Kai in it. I feel like
Okay.
Kai at the one point was quite boring.
Yeah.
And with Olivia and stuff like that, it just felt like it was repetitive. But she brought out like a nicer side to him. I actually like Ron. I feel like Ron were getting trapped by them like
What, at
people.
the end?
Just in the whole thing, I think like Shaq
Okay.
was on him too much. I feel like people was on him a bit harsh and said he was playing a game plan, all that stuff. I just thought it was like a normal boy. He had like kept his options open a bit, but he always liked Lana in it.
Do you think Ron was any different to Tom?
I think both of them are equally as good and as bad. I like them both personally.
yeah.
I don't think there was ever disrespectful, but there was keeping the options open a bit at a certain point.
Yeah.
But obviously to find the right person, so they wanted to make sure. Because end of the day, Shaq and Tanya, they were forcing to be with each other.
Oh, you think?
Tanya didn't want to be with Shaq really.
Yeah.
As soon as Martin come in, she was talking about how if this was the outside, I do this, do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's only been in for a day. You want to rip off my man's clothes, but you tell him, how can you tell my man I loved you yesterday?
Yeah.
And you want to rip off the next man's clothes today? You know what I
it's
mean?
very wild.
She was trying to take man for a Squidward, that's why.
Absolute Patrick Star.
Innit?
So
Take man like we were born yesterday.
you know what I mean? So, but this is my point, and I think they forced it. They wanted to be the couple that stayed, was at the beginning, came to the end. But they're not gonna do not now. So I don't.
Even my man, what's his name? Is it David?
From the last one.
No, from this one. I swear, David, the guy who came in and people say you don't have a trim in that. Do you not remember?
Oh yeah, my man.
Even him, he could.
Oh Tanya, yeah. Yo, any black brother who's obviously preferably her type, obviously, came in. It's like she was feeling him.
Yeah.
It's like she didn't want Shaq. She seen bare red flags in Shaq because Shaq got a bit too protective, too invested too early.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if he's a guy that like invests quick, but you're telling him I love you, he's taking it as you love me. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think he was like wrong by getting like too early, or do you think that's just how he is? Or
Obviously, I personally think, even though I don't really like him, 'cause I think he's a dude for taking her back and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I actually think he genuinely feels her in it. Like I think he actually likes her. So if he like loves strong and she's telling him everything he wants to hear, that's her fault. Because she's playing him because she knows he's a sensitive guy. Like when his sister come in, she said he's a sensitive guy, and you kind of taking advantage of it. Like, who did you like anyway?
I liked Tanyel.
Yeah, why?
I can't smile.
I think Tanyel, like, she seemed genuine. Like, she seemed the type of person, instead of going around in your little 2s and 3s, to just tell them how it is, sort of thing. Do you get what I'm saying?
I hear it,
I like that because you don't really get that a lot on Love Island. Everyone's just 1 minute, they just say something to your face. Like, for example, with it was Casey and Maxwell situation, when Casey was like basically agreeing with everything with what Maxwell was saying.
But he lied, yeah.
But then to Will, he said, nah, no, do you get what I'm saying? So that's why I like Tanyel. At the start, I didn't like Zara. I thought she was doing too much.
Yeah, but when
But
you see
as
how
it went
Olivia
on,
was,
I was thinking like, nah, she actually all right.
yeah. I think the more you see how Olivia was throughout the thing, you can see why Zara was like how she was.
Yeah.
Do you two think you'll ever be on, like, if you had the chance to go on Love Island, you would?
Would I go on?
Yeah, that was the question.
Nah, I wouldn't personally. Given that I'm in a relationship.
I
nah,
would, mate.
Well, even if you're in a relationship?
No, not in a relationship. Why do you have to say? Why do you have to emphasize that though?
No, because that's what I was just talking about then.
Nah.
Obviously, don't get me wrong, I feel like it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. You come back out, obviously you have the opportunity to find love. Surely that's what you would go in there for now, yeah?
No.
Hey, you wouldn't?
You would go on that. You wouldn't.
Is Love Island?
You think half the people going for love? They're going for clout to blow.
Clatting?
It's
Clyde?
clouting companies.
Yeah.
When you come out,
Yeah, but
business,
if,
three C's.
I wouldn't say clatting necessarily because you can just go to, I don't know.
I know, but you clout.
Anywhere.
You
But
clout
clatting
new
and
things
then-
on
and then-
holiday.
And you,
What do you say?
free holiday.
You free
clatting.
holiday, you clouting new things on holiday.
And he's
like,
becoming famous after you clatting him.
in it.
Yeah, I get the famous part.
So why don't you get?
I don't think. I think half of them are not in there for love. End of the day, if I find love, that's a bonus to me. Because obviously, I'm gonna be put in there with people I never knew before. But I'm not. I'll be honest. I'm not going in there for love. And I feel like I might be the only one to say it.
I wouldn't
But
go in
I
for
don't
love.
think y'all
me.
never will go in for love.
I wouldn't go in for love.
You know what it is?
I don't know the girl at all. And the first day I meet her,
Alright,
and
cool.
then
So
20 days in,
I'm gonna tell a girl that I
don't
love
have to do
her
anything.
after what 6 weeks.
You don't have to say
watch
you
me
love her.
watch me go on Love Island now in like a couple of years, and then this gets played back, and I'm telling girl in there I love her, just like that. Everyone's like, you're lying.
I wouldn't go in there and just.
Nah, but
find
you know what
a
it is
girl.
though? Obviously, you go there, you be true to yourself. I don't feel like if I ever went
Are
on.
you there for watch Love Island? Be true to yourself.
He-
Eggs in one
Gaza.
basket and that.
I only started watching this year.
Big wuss.
Anyways, if I went on, I wouldn't be moving like how obviously everyone's different, But I wouldn't be telling a girl I love her in 6 weeks or.
But
I
you
wouldn't
see him
be-
every day though. For
What does that
6
mean?
weeks.
Obviously,
You
it's
get to
more
know her?
intense. It's more intense, but not a love thing.
How can I love you in 6 weeks?
In 49 days.
Approximately depends the month.
Yes, no, it's 6 weeks. You said, mate.
Depends the month. That's what I'm saying.
But 49 days is 6 weeks.
30 now March is 31.
But you said 6 weeks.
Yeah,
6
you
times
said
7 is
You
what?
didn't say like 2 months. Says
6 times 7.
Yes.
42.
42. Yeah, good
What did you
try
say?
there.
49.
Yeah, so you're dumb.
it's
You
7
can do
times 7.
maths. You're dumb
7
because
times
you
7,
don't know
nice
what
try.
you're
But
saying.
you're stupid as well because you got it wrong.
Just get your maths right.
Yeah.
But
Find
anyways.
your mouth as well, man.
I didn't know you needed a lid in your mouth, you dickhead.
Man. But anyways, nah, I don't know. I feel like even though a lot of people don't go on to find love, I just feel like for me, I wouldn't.
You be true to yourself.
Most definitely. I wouldn't be going there talking of madness if I wouldn't do that on the outside. And obviously people might think, oh, it's cap or whatever.
Yeah, like for me, I'd rather get kicked out early being how I would be.
How do you think it would be?
Me,
Yeah.
basically.
What?
Tongue out. Just
I would
you
assess my options. I'd assess my options, and if I found someone that I clicked with, I would mess with them till the end in it.
Okay.
But if someone come in and I felt like I had a better like connection with them, and I felt like something could blossom with them,
Do you think your head could turn quick?
not turn quick, but I know what I want.
So for
if
example,
some-
go on.
on.
So for example, if you're with a girl from the get-go and in 2 weeks, this girl just ticks off every box, like looks, and even when you first speak to her, she's like, wow, yeah, this is more my type than the girl you had previously in the last 2 weeks. What would you do, Naya?
I get to know the new thing.
And you'd allow the old thing.
I didn't say that.
No, because even what I was going to ask that, let's say you're already with someone from the get-go who ticks all the boxes, but someone else who comes in, and obviously you like everything, as you said previously, and let's say someone else comes on and they also tick all the boxes and they look different, but they tick your boxes. Are you just going to just...
She's saying they both
Yeah.
tick my box. I'd stay with the first one.
Oh, would you?
Yeah, because I feel like I don't know what the saying is in it, but like the grass isn't always greener. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. So you wouldn't get to know both of them and just...
I
pick-
would. I'd have conversations and catch a vibe. I wouldn't make it a thing where it's like, oh, like let everyone know I'm trying to get to know both of you.
Okay.
If the one that I'm with is good, I'll be with you from the beginning. I know what I'm getting every day. I'll stick with you in it. Like no
Okay.
point gambling.
Nah, I hear you still.
Roll the dice. No point.
I hear
What
you
would
still.
you do in that situation?
Me?
You?
You know me, pick a mix of, if the first girl's not really, even if she's taking off all the boxes, the new girl comes in, breath of fresh air in it, you know what I'm saying? It's nice to, just get to know the new people and that in it. So the
I
whole
was
thing,
thinking, why did you just sniff up there?
fresh air in it. So then I'd have to assess the situation, and whoever makes me win the competition is Gabos in it. Game.
So you're playing a game in there?
Yes, that's what everyone's playing. Who doesn't like free money? I'd go in there telling everyone I love them. Everyone. I don't love them. Once I got my 50, that's where I'm at. What I'm saying? That's what I'm doing. How can I go in there and not play the game and just, I love you? What?
No, I don't think, for me personally, I wouldn't go in there with a game plan. I think because I've seen how it works and I know how I am, I'll do well.
I hear what you're saying though about going on there and sticking with one or exploring or just causing so much drama so you're remembered. Because regardless, I hear that point of everyone wants to go up. No one wants to be on Love Island and be like, oh, who's that guy? I don't even remember him. Do you know what I mean? You want to be remembered. So I hear what you're saying about causing problems.
I never said that.
No, obviously you were saying like,
He was implying that you'd cause problems.
No, I didn't.
hey, you did. He was basically saying like,
I do how I would do. Like,
on the outside.
Yeah, and that's caused problems.
I don't cause problems. I'm very straightforward. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not causing problems. I might have like a...
So you being straightforward, it's the first day. What are you telling them?
So obviously, boom, we line up on the thing. There's
Yeah.
5 things.
Yeah.
And choose my one that I want.
Yeah.
I'll get the one that I want.
Okay.
If she ticks all the boxes,
Yeah.
me and her are good unless you start being jarring, and then I'm gonna have to go look elsewhere. But another thing comes in.
But what are you saying to her? What are you saying to her?
I'm saying, look, babes,
Yeah.
Me and you are here from the beginning, innit? There's a reason why me and you are together.
It's the first day,
I've picked you, you've picked me.
Yeah.
Let's just catch a vibe and see how it goes. Nothing serious now. We'll let it build up. Do you know what I
But
mean?
she's saying to you, but I'm here for love, so what do you mean? Nothing serious?
I'll be like, you can't rush. A good thing, you can't come too early. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but as long as you're looking for love also, Naya.
I'm going to say I've got the intentions for love.
Yeah.
But we'll have to see how it goes.
Okay, cool.
Because you know what it is? I'm not a liar.
I like that.
I'm not going to say I can love you. I can see myself loving you after the first day because that's cap.
Yeah.
That's what Prince would say.
No, I wouldn't.
And he'd
You know, I
get
wouldn't.
kicked out because everyone would be like, who's this big-headed mute that's lying to all the
You know
girls?
what's mad though? I wouldn't lie. Man, normally I just say, come to the bedroom, rapid.
And you're
the
out
first
of the
day,
show. You're out of the
What
show
are you on about
first
on the
day.
first day?
I'm not there for love, but sometimes you have to switch up, innit?
You wouldn't be allowed on. You wouldn't be allowed on.
Yeah,
You said, what would I say? That's what I'd
Do
say.
you know when like there's bad flies, you get pest control. They'll have one with Prince's
Yeah,
head and
yeah,
they just, you could not enter this
Yeah, what are you on
building.
about?
Yeah, I'm not gonna take them food and that after, am I? Like, if we're being honest.
We can't take them food in fucking.
But obviously, I'm not
Little
trying
while they do
so
it.
let's be real. If I went on there, I'm there to cause mayhem. You know what I'm saying? I'm just there to cause mayhem.
I think the best thing, like, you two being yourself would be causing mayhem anyway.
yeah.
Why? Shush.
Hit it though.
He's an idiot.
Nah, because, alright, cool. I feel like you may upset some people and you'll say some wild stuff.
Now it would upset people.
I don't think so.
So you've never upset a girl in your life?
That's not what the question was. I think everyone's upset people before, but I don't do it intentionally. I'm just so honest.
A bit like Tom, innit?
Huh?
A bit like Tom.
No, but Tom's an idiot though. Tom's an idiot. Do you know what it is? Yeah, with me, it's like I will let everyone know what. Not saying there's loads of people, but I'm saying I'd let everyone know the situation and what's going on.
Do you think it's true that you have to kiss people to find out if you like them?
Yes.
Okay.
Not to find out if you like them, but kissing is a big factor because kissing is
Affection, innit?
yeah, and the kissing is a lot. So it's like if we don't have like nice kissing and stuff like that, I can't be with you. Couldn't even take you in.
Yeah.
You could be the finest thing and it don't want it.
Yeah. Nah, I hear you say.
Nah. Do you know when it don't like match up and that?
Yeah. The beat and everything just different.
No, mention the beat.
Innit, I don't know where
What
we're
about
going.
rhythm?
Huh?
Beat, rhythm.
I meant the kissing. Do you know when I meant like when your lips
Yeah,
are like
but
going
I'm
different
thinking,
ways?
yeah.
It don't go well, but
What's wrong with you, innit?
yeah, innit.
Man just said the
What's in
beat.
that
I like
water?
Casey though.
You like Casey?
I like Casey. I thought Casey was funny.
Yeah, no, but he's a liar though.
It's a bit like you then, innit?
Wow.
I don't lie, but nah, you know what it is? I just feel like he was just.
And he's a cool guy. Like
Yeah,
you
he's a
could,
cool guy,
you
you know
could
what I'm
chill with my
saying?
man. Like
Yeah.
you could chill with the man then, but he's not.
What do you think
good
of
for
Olivia
girls.
quickly?
Demon.
You think Demon?
Yeah, she's bad manipulative. And I think she's out of pocket with something she says. Like I feel like, do you know what she'll do? She'll have an argument with say one person or two people. So then they only hear that point, and then she'll go to the group and be like, "Oh, I can't believe these girls have come up to me." And
Yeah.
so her point of view just comes out so one-sided to the next people. So then when the girls come over and tell them point of view, they've already been like polluted with her point of view. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's wicked to me.
Yeah. Do you think it was a game plan or? you
Yeah,
think that's her
game
being
plan.
herself.
I don't know. She was on that flipping thing with Philly and that, innit? And she was already a bit like cheeky on that.
Oh, that thing. What's it called? Does the shoe fit?
Yeah, she's on that, innit?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
obviously, if you look back on that on the date, she got a bit of not attitude, but she just like she knows how to play the camera, innit? Do you know what I mean? So I don't trust her. Don't trust her. Don't trust Tanya.
Yeah. Tanya, I think she was just.
Any of the girls that you liked other than Tanya?
I'm trying to think who else. I thought Lana. I think she's cool.
Yeah, she's cool.
I think. Yeah, she's just a nice girl, isn't it?
Yeah, nice
She's
girl.
a nice girl.
Deserves nice.
Yeah. Deserves a guy like Prince.
What do you mean? Was she very nice?
And personality wise,
Oh, yeah. Maybe if I get to meet her, then man can,
hit her in the DMs.
might have to still. See what's going on. See what's going on. Maybe tonight I might have to hit it up 7, 8.
Who
After
else
my
is
tea.
there? Rosie.
You call it tea?
Yeah, tea dinner.
It's
Something like that.
crazy. It's dinner.
It's tea.
It's dinner.
It's still the same, though, innit?
No, it's not.
How
Tea
innit?
is a cup of tea.
Innit?
It's what you drink.
So when y'all tell her if your missus is
You
told
can tell you live in fucking, where did you live?
Horsewolf sides LS16 and
You
that.
can tell. Man said tea.
Oh,
So what,
yeah.
you call it breakfast, dinner, tea? Because some people call lunch dinner.
Sandwich, innit? Like breakfast sandwich. Yeah, because that's
You
what
call
I
it
eat.
breakfast sandwich.
You call it sandwich.
Breakfast, because like, most days I do eat a sandwich for my lunch, innit? It's like lunch, innit? Sandwich, it's a
So
lunch,
you call
innit?
it breakfast sandwich
And then tea.
and tea.
Yeah.
That's wild. I've never heard sandwich
Yeah.
before. For
Never
lunch.
heard
How many times
sandwich.
I tell you I'm off to have some toast or some bread and that?
No,
but
just
that's
because you
what
have
you
it,
eat.
eat, not what it is.
Yeah, it is though. It's still a sandwich, innit? It's
No,
like-
but
like
that's not
it's
the
same time.
that's not the occasion of dinner or the occasion
Lunch
of
then,
food.
and it's more like lunch and then tea. Breakfast, lunch and tea.
Yeah, but I'm saying some people call lunch. People that call dinner tea call.
Yeah, because like dinner
lunch.
time, innit?
Yeah.
Like dinner time is like you can still see why. Like,
I
high
know.
school.
When I had a conversation with one girl, she was trying to say to me that why is lunchtime at school called dinner time?
There you go.
Well, where was she from?
At 12 o'clock. Huh? At 12 o'clock. She was saying it's dinner
No,
time
the
at
reason
school.
why I'm not even trying to do that, but the reason I'm asking where she's from because maybe they call it different.
No,
Something
but we
different
call
from-
it. Everyone calls it. If we're at school, what do you call it?
Lunchtime, innit?
Yeah, lunchtime.
No, dinner time. That's what they call
Some
it.
people
though.
call it dinner time,
Yeah,
but
that
I would
might
still.
be-
I'd say it's lunchtime. Me
Yeah, it's lunchtime.
Yeah, lunchtime.
And then
lunchtime.
tea.
and
When you
no
go home, it's
lunchtime.
tea.
Then so when do you have your dinner?
Dinner is midday, and then tea's like.
So
Do you
dinner's
drink tea?
lunch.
Yeah,
dinner's
yeah,
lunch
drink.
now. So dinner's lunch.
Yeah, that's what dinner. I used to call dinner lunch or sandwich in it. That's what I used to get. I used to get a sandwich at them times. So it's either them three.
So you
Yeah.
got 3 words for it.
Yeah,
And then what? So tea's just tea.
it's tea in it.
So it's not dinner.
Dining in it. I'm off to go dining.
So if we're going to Nando's,
and
we're for
dine.
tea.
Yeah,
We're for Nando's at 7 o'clock. We're for tea.
yeah, we are because that's the tea time in it. Like 5 to 7 is tea time.
But you're not drinking tea.
I'll drink it after, but it's
Dinner
still
time,
tea,
yo.
guys. It's still tea. Obviously,
Do you know what you are? Polluted by your environment.
yeah, because people around me say it's tea. It's tea in it. So you're telling me it's not tea. So you're telling me.
no.
So you're telling me if a girl says, "Oh, let's go out for tea tonight," you're thinking like a chai tea, like.
Chai tea latte. Let's go.
Yeah.
Is that what you actually-
I'd question
Let's go
it. I'd
start.
question it. Where we going? Like, what
And
do
you
you
know, I
mean?
had a question. A question. Why am I even speaking to you? Because you called it tea.
It's wild, that innit?
I want to chat to a team that calls it tea.
You wouldn't as well.
It's not chat. Obviously, that's a bit extreme, but
Oh, I'm harsh. Them kind of things piss me off. I'm saying let's go for dinner. You mean tea? No, bye.
yeah.
But it's still the same principle, though, innit? You're still going to go eat. Obviously, even if you have tea after.
It's just correct terminology, really.
what do you
There's
mean?
right
What's
and
it?
wrong, and
But
that's wrong.
How do you think that's wrong, though? Because others say it, so even if I say it's wrong, how?
And what about you? And what about others?
But I don't
All
think-
right, guys. Is dinner tea or is dinner lunch? That's what we need
Yes.
to know next time.
Make sure you comment down below. Let me know. I'm gonna even put it on Instagram. Just make sure you lot tell me. I want to prove a point. And let's wrap up now. Thank you for another episode. Thank you for tuning in on Don't Be Shy. You know how it gets. We're here. We're here for a good time, a long time. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'm out. Peace.
Guams.
Pay no.
Take it easy. But it is tea.
It's not,
No,
bro.
dinner.
It's not, bro.
So you lot don't think it's tea. Alright, JK, when people tell you it's tea, it's still tea, innit?